So, we asked the desk earlier on, who do they think have it? I'm going to ask you here, Carpet. From what you've seen so far, is this break enough for Atelier to sort out their rotation and come back in this match?
No, I think it is, and I'm trying to think of this from a broader seasonal perspective. We've just seen so much more out of Atelier than Denial. Denial has yet to show us any kind of consistency other than a bit of struggling, which is not the kind of consistency you really want to show. So I think Denial, especially with this delay, might struggle to keep up that momentum. Atelier probably sat back and realized, what are we doing wrong? But now here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, game number 4. Denial up in this series 2-1. If they take this, they will at least stay alive for potential to continue on into the regional playoffs.
Yeah, Denial will want to continue from where they left off. It has been some time, but they have looked consistent all day so far. As Lefemir actually ends up missing that, Sad Jr. has to pick up the ball early. His bump play is coming out from Turtle. Sad Jr. can go the entire way. It's turned into a game of American football. Bumping plays coming out all over the field, trying to remove whatever straggling defenders could come forward and help out. Lefemir plays off the backboard, no one in net, forced from Sizz over into the corner. Crucial gameplay.
A great demo, but an even better reaction from Sizz, realizing that his goalie had been erased from the field and came up for that save just last second. Lefemir giving up possession, though, to Turtle on a decent clear.
Played all the way down, but Sad Jr. has got that one covered. Looking so much stronger, looking so much more like his old self is Sad Jr. As he clears that one away. Played over into the corner by Matt. As we're seeing more and more ping-pong gameplay coming through, that should not be a surprise. Both of these teams have had a little bit of time out from the game, so they want to play a lot more safer than usual. But these bumping plays and these demo plays still on the radar for Denial. Sizz can put that one up high. He's been bumped all over the shot, though, and Lefemir can easily clear that away. It's both these teams heavily reliant on this backboard to start this match off. Sizz has to get the save onto that, as he does after a very slow but clinical redirect from Lefemir.
Turtle trying to get revenge. We saw 2 early demolitions from Denial, and now Turtle on a rampage. He now has the last 2 demolitions we've seen in the past 20 seconds, but hopefully he's not leaving his team on too tight of defensive restrictions.
Sizz has now got it past 2 players. Can he get it past the third? Goes for the setup. He's got Turtle to aim for, but Sad Jr. just in the way. I don't know if that shot was on target, but still crucial. That rotation, that defensive rotation from Denial, so much better than we've ever seen it. And it's coming up huge for them in this series.
And we just see them again dropping back. Sad Jr. going to get boost. Lefemir wants to follow up Corrupted G. They're trying to maintain possession instead of just giving it up in a clear.
Yeah, but you see no one moving forward onto that ball whatsoever. Denial do not want to over-rotate, do not want to offer away an easy goal for this Atelier squad. Probably one of the strongest and most clinical offenses in the league. As Corrupted G is going to wait around for that. Turtle needs to get an extra touch. He's managed to do it, but he's pulled Sizz out as well. Matt, his positioning here is going to be crucial. But no pressure coming out from Sad Jr.'s touch, just puts it straight into the corner. Ball play off the backboard, but Turtle will find that one. Looking for Sizz. Denial, their offense is starting to turn more and more into a siege here, but that just demolished there onto Corrupted G. He's going to take that one away early on. 2 players coming together. Sizz, you need to be smart on this, and he has decided to play more defense after 2 of his teammates went for the same ball. 2 minutes remaining in this matchup. We are tied up here as Corrupted G gets himself a save after the bicycle hit from Matt.
The pressure may be surmounting on Atelier. As you mentioned, we've seen multiple players going for the same ball, but Sizz trying to get a bump. They're trying to play the aggression game. Matt with a pass to Sizz. Fantastic play, getting a bump on a goalie as well. On his way out, they will take the first goal.
Matt gets the pass, gets the bump, takes out everyone, and Sizz there to clean everything up. Denial need now to find themselves a way back into this matchup. 1 minute and 45 seconds remain here, and this could be dangerous for them immediately off from the off. But Lefemir, nice clearance from him, but Sizz going to be to their first on that one. Atelier now looking a lot faster. Double touch comes in, but Sizz couldn't get contact.
Nearly making that shot, but now a whip from Matt is going to leave Sizz in a tight spot. But Lefemir, I guess unexpecting that wasn't there to continue on with that play.
Corrupted G has to clear that one away. 1 minute and 21 seconds remaining. Denial find themselves trailing in a match and a series that they must win. They are currently 2-1 up in matches, but if they lose, we will see game number 5. And that'll be Denial's second game 5 of the day, after they previously lost to Genesis. Turtle just going to keep trying to following this. Ball is up high. Gonna be Matt. Comes in first. Does not hit the target though. Now Turtle is by himself. He's got 3 people against him. Plays the ball over the top, but no one is available there. It seemed like it was good enough to beat the defender, but not good enough to find any teammates. And Denial are still trailing.
At that point, he just wanted to beat the last man on goal, and Matt is going to sneak it in the corner. This game, Matt has been the true MVP for Atelier.
And once again, Sizz comes through with the pass, perfectly placed there right into the top corner. No one from Denial can get there in time. And unless something comes out from Denial, a huge amount of energy and gameplay knowledge, Denial could be taking themselves into a Game 5 yet again.
Matt and Sizz really trying to break it out. Maybe they're reverting to their old ways. Who's going to get this? It will pinch off of 2 players, decently placed as well.
It seems like the desk was completely right so far. That break has revitalized Atelier.
Oh my.
3 goals. They are currently on their way to not only winning this, but annihilating it.
They have secured this game. This will most likely, unless we see some astronomical plays from Denial, to tie this up in 18
stars aren't aligned
seconds.
for that today.
Yeah, I don't even, I would walk. I would just walk off.
Oh,
and let everyone just watch in silence. Yeah, no, you do it alone.
Okay, well, I feel like we're at least safe, so we can at least keep the good half of this commentary duo on stage. As Matt puts that in for 4 goals, Atelier tore this one apart.
Ouch, Shogun.
What? I said you the good part.
Oh, whoops. I mean, thanks,
Why do you
Shogun.
expect to assume that I'm trying to insult you?
I mean, it's not like we're nice to each other that often here on the broadcast. We like to throw some shade. But anyways, 4-0 right now. They really seem to have come back from this break stronger than ever, almost reverting. Just Turtle's like, hey, Matt and Sizz, you guys just do what you used to do. You're so good at it. I'm just going to play where I need. I'm going to fill the role that is available at the moment. Will they get one more consolation goal to make it 5-0? No, they will not. Tied up 2-2 in the series now. Denial really facing down the barrel.
Oh, this is suddenly turned into a very tricky scenario for Denial. They have to win this next matchup. There is no ifs or buts about it. There is no choice to Denial right now. If they do not win, they are out of Season 3.
And of all the times for them to show up, thankfully we have seen them today perform a little bit better than they have in league play. They were one of the teams that coming into this week, we kind of placed them in the bottom 2. We didn't think they'd make it through to playoff contention, but here they are now, really trying to stay alive as much as possible. We have Genesis on the sidelines rooting for Atelier probably harder than ever.
Yep.
Because if Denial do lose this, they will fill the last non-qualified spot, which means Genesis will be at least in the top 6.
Yep.
But Atelier has yet to clinch it unless they win this.
Yeah, it's all very complicated on that front.
Yeah.
We are trying to keep it as simple as possible for you, but that game, Denial never really even got started.
No.
They were just immediately shut down. Their speed and their rotation from the last couple of games completely went out. The ball being played above their backboard, they never reacted to once correctly. It all went against them, and they have to shut that down right now.
Yeah, and I'm a little scared to know if something in the break happened to get them a bit frustrated, because they really seem to have fallen off from the Denial that we've seen all today. Seemed to be a reinvigorated Denial, but here we are right now. They are struggling, just losing that game by a pretty large margin. Going into game number 5, their second game 5 of the day. Talk about some strong hearts.
Yeah, and they have already lost 1 game 5 today. They will be hoping not to have a repeat. As they come straight into this matchup, they're going to have to immediately deal with that ball on the defense. They've managed to do so. Lefemir ends up missing, but Corrupted G plays that just over the top. Is anyone in net? Yes, they are. That is going to be Matt with the save, but constant shots coming in. That is an absolute corker from Sat Jr.
What a shot from the wall as well, leaving Sizz a complete deer in the headlights. He just sits there like, that's not going, oh, that's going in.
I mean, what choice has he got? If he goes for it and he misses, and remember, it's coming off the crossbar, it's unlikely he's reading that correctly, he's going to leave the ball completely open. If he allows it to come off the rebound, normally he's going to allow a rebound. There is no real correct decision there for Sizz. That shot was just too good. Corrupted G puts that one into the middle. Denial with their dream start to this matchup. Can they make it too? Corrupted G puts that one over the top. Is there anyone in net? Matt is going to have to try and deal with this well. Lefemir once again looking very strong off those aerials. Denial very strong start to this matchup. Atelier, though, will want to respond, and they will want to respond quickly. Sad Jr., these passing plays from Denial, though, irresistible. Once again, Lefmir, not enough power onto that, though. Sad Jr. has to retreat. It's now going to be Sizz versus Sad Jr. Corrupted G looking for that bumping play, and the pass was too far behind Turtle. Atelier cannot do anything with this.
I really like that Sizz slowed that down, knowing that he was alone. He let Turtle and Matt catch up to him, so that at least gave him opportunities for the pass while it wasn't executed flawlessly.
It's open!
Oh, Matt couldn't get the angle. He couldn't get to the right side of that shot.
That's still dangerous for them, though, in the Sad Jr. and Corrupted G. It's actually Corrupted G with the save, puts that off the post, and it's now all the way down to the other end. Corrupted G now by himself. He's got to take on Sizz. Sizz going to come out with that ball. But a dunk there from Corrupted G means they can go to Lefmir. That shot is still dangerous. There's bumping plays coming out. That is going to be open. Turtle has not got to it. Sizz uses the post, gets the save. Now Matt onto the other end of the field, gets himself blocked by Lefmir. Denial looking on point right now.
Forcing so many players from Atelier to go for saves they do not want to, and one tiny mistake just leads to another and another. It's just snowballing, but eventually they do clear it out. Now Matt down to Sizz, but Sizz will side flip knowing he could not get there in time.
That's going to leave one player in defense, but should be safe. Turtle, that is not the best touch there from him. He's going to pass that one straight into Corrupted. Sizz has to come forward. Now Turtle, can he get another dunk? He has managed to completely save his team. That ball is going to be up high. Matt is too far forward, though, on that third man rotation. So he can't go up for the aerial. Denial with their opportunity to give themselves a bit of a cushion, but they seem happy almost to settle on this one-goal lead. Don't want to put two players forward. Lefmir with the tap down. Only really looking for Corrupted, though. Atelier, they have struggled to get any sort of consistent pressure down on this Denial goal. Denial might be on the road, I should say, to giving themselves a chance at making regionals. I would have to get Gibbs to explain to you all of the cause and effect that that would bring if they end up winning this. But we'll get to it if we get to it. Denial still struggling to put that second one in. Sizz tries to go by himself, but Sad Jr. with the block. Corrupted G, that's going to be dangerous from him. That's going to be rolling, though, and Matt should be able to deal with it. But 1 minute and 50 seconds remaining here, Carpet. And Atelier struggling to put anything together.
They really just can't get it out of their half. Denial is making sure they just have the boost to contest anything that seems to be a threat. They're dropping far back, and they're just not letting them counterattack either, which is where Atelier tries to capitalize.
Sad Jr., not the greatest touch from him, but he's got it over to Lefmir. That could go the entire way. Lefmir is actually by himself. He leaves that one, and that's going to go straight in. Denial, you might have just made this even more complicated than it should be.
Allowing Atelier to pull all the way up for that opportunity, and then Lefmir, the tried and true fake with, you can't really call it either. He can actually say whatever he wants in that situation. He did it on purpose, he did it on accident. Doesn't matter. Got him the goal with 1 minute and 24 left. Will Denial stay alive?
And Sad Jr. be looking at that very happy, considering that's what happened to him last season at the LAN, where Flipside Tactics ended up being NRG with Sad Jr. on the team with that exact style of move. Atelier find themselves 2 goals down here. Can they put something together? That's a nice passing play. Turtle and Matt both up for that one. Shot straight into Corrupted G. Sizz now by himself with low boost. It's going to allow Lefmir to move himself forward and steal the boost over in the corner. Sizz is going to be working with nothing here, so can't do anything with it. Denial all over this pitch. Where has this been all season? The rotations from Denial never seem to be out of place.
It seems that Panic has settled into both teams, but one is performing a bit better with that Panic. Denial now with the 2-person play. Sad Jr. wanted a demolition, but couldn't find the goalie.
Matt now with his team's possible last chance if they still want a realistic chance of making this. Turtle puts that one down. They refuse to go away. Turtle's got Sizz to aim for off the backboard. Sizz is coming in, gets his shot blocked, but Matt coming in yet again. Sad Jr. with the save. Now he can try and take us down to the other end of the field. 14 seconds remaining here, and you get the feeling that that was the last thing Denial needed to do to secure this win. It has been a heck of a ride here, a roller coaster that even stopped for a little while, but Denial eSports are still in this tournament.
Surprising every single person here at the RLCS, probably most viewers as well. Denial really come alive here in the final week to stay alive. Both Atelier and Genesis probably quite disappointed. Atelier saw them perform so well just a few days ago. It seemed like the panic started to settle in when they were down. They did so well in the series early on. They won a game, what, 5-0?
Yep.
What happened there? again, it's always a toss-up. Denial really picked it up from there and ramped up their positioning, while Atelier, maybe once that panic settled in and realized, we have to win this. We can't lose anymore. They seem to struggle, dedicate too many people to the same ball, out of position as well.
Yeah, it really seems like if Denial get that rotation going, they are a force to be reckoned with. Now, Denial are still in this tournament. How are they still in it? Well, we're going to need Gibbs to break that one down for